Hi there and happy Monday. Today is Monday, December the 17th, and I'm Stacie Tatera, Milwaukee Medium, and I'm going to be doing your weekly Angel Oracle card reading. So thank you for joining me. If you've never joined and this is your first time watching, thank you. And you can find me at MilwaukeeMedium.com, where you can see a full list of services as well as scheduling directly online, purchasing gift certificates, especially for the holiday. So thank you for joining. And if this is something you watch every week, thank you for your support and tuning in. It's very fun to do readings with people, and they often will tell me, I watch you every week, and I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. So thank you guys for joining in and tuning in. So I'm very excited because I have a brand new deck, and I've been playing with this deck since I got it like a week ago. And I think I had mentioned on the reading that I was going to be using the new deck for this week's reading. So this is the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. And I absolutely love this deck. I love the cards. I love the imagery. I love the messages and the book that comes along with it, because every time you purchase a deck, you do receive a guidebook. The explanations and the meanings around the cards are just beautiful, and it's very obviously divinely written, and I am a big fan of Colette Baron Reid and the decks and the work that she does. So I'm excited to use this deck this week. So if you are looking to learn more about angel cards, I am offering a class on February the 22nd if you would like to join. And that can be found on the Schedulicity part of where you book and schedule appointments, MilwaukeeMedium.com. Go to schedule now and you'll see a list for services as well as all of my classes. I have a Reiki 1 class coming up as well. But if you really enjoy angel cards and this is something that you want to learn more about, the class is very, very informative, very fun. And I would love to have you come. I think we have a few more spots open. So we have 2 cards. We're going to see if we get a 3rd card popping. Just a reminder that Jen Lloyd, psychic medium, and a very good friend of mine from Oshkosh will be joining me for a live angel card reading on Wednesday of this week at 4:30 Central Time. If you go to my Facebook page, that's where you'll catch the live. Usually if you're following my page or even Jen's Facebook page, you'll get notified that we're doing the reading. And we basically tag team and do as many readings as we can. I do encourage you to have questions ready if you do join in, because then it allows us to really focus in on that energy, and we can help and assist you the best way that we know how with the help of some of the angel cards. This last card's taken a while, but like I tell you, it needs their thinking, and there it was. So don't forget to join the live on Wednesday, 4:30 Central Time. We'll be on for about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes taking your questions. So if you have questions, and as we end the year and go into the new year, it's a perfect time to join in. So that's good. So let's get going. Okay, so what's really cool about this deck, I know I have people, they message me, we love your reaction with your cards. This is interesting because the energy that we've been in the last couple weeks has been, it's been intense, and it's been kind of that way, especially Mercury retrograde, and then that released, and we had definitely a shift and a release of energy of sorts. But what's interesting is that there's still some last minute cleaning up, if you will. And we are going into a full moon this coming weekend. So we're starting to feel that energy. So this, again, is for this week. These are always messages to utilize throughout your life and where you find it appropriate. But the first card is Wasp Spirit. So yes, there's a wasp card in this deck, and it says sometimes life stings, and boy, don't we know that. So just a reminder that with this wasp energy, and what I'm getting around this is exactly what it says. Life can sting sometimes, and we all go through those experiences. We all have those moments when life is just hard, and it stings and it hurts. But that's when we're doing our most growth, and a lot of times the most intense growing that we need to do. So what this card is letting us know that we're kind of in that space right now where we might have just been stung, and we're in the recovery phase of that. It could be that somebody has done something that just is not in alignment with you. It could be that there are just circumstances around finances, around different career situations, that it's just making things difficult for you right now. And that's part of our process. And it's part of being here in this life and in this dimension. It's part of being human. And sometimes it just stings and it hurts. But the great thing is that it will heal. And through your continued faith and your commitment to yourself as well as spirit, those things can shift for you, and know that those stings and those bites do heal. Okay, so then, oh gosh, we got 2 cards. So now we have 4. The turtle spirit is coming up. Slow and steady wins the race. One of the messages that I've been getting pretty consistently in readings for people is that one thing at a time, and we really kind of get in a space where we have so many things that we want to do, and our plates are often over full, right? They're overflowing. And so the beautiful turtle spirit of the ocean reminds us that we really do need to take our time. And then we see the ocean, and we see how, again, it ebbs and it flows, but it's very fluid, and it just flows. And I'm a Pisces, and so my happy space is in the water on a beach, and slowing down. And so the other message could be that it's time to slow down a little bit, to be introspective, and to really pay attention to what's going on around you. Slow down, allow some things to play out, understand that divine timing is super important. But the turtle definitely, flows through life, comes on land when it needs to, has its babies and eggs in the sand, and then it goes back, and it's all this, patience and timing and processing. And so understand that might be the space and the energy that you're experiencing right now, but slow and steady wins the race. So don't try to rush anything right now. This is beautiful, and this card was actually stuck to the other card. It's Squirrel Spirit. Believe in yourself. And so you have this squirrel that's sitting on top of these acorns, and he looks very happy, or she. And so as we come off of sometimes life stings, and that, we want to slow down, and we want to really take our time as we're moving through life, to allow ourselves to heal, to allow those processes to occur. But in that process, we never lose sight of who we are, and we do need to believe in ourselves. We need to believe in our ability to take care of ourselves. Squirrels are notorious for putting things away in the earth for the winter months, which is where we're at right now, preparing, believing that you can do enough that you need to do to be successful. That's the kind of message that this card really brings forward. And so it's important for you to reiterate to yourself that you do believe in yourself, and you have faith in yourself to do what you need to do. I love when I tell you, when I do readings, it's so, and I know I say this often, the cards for me tell a story. And I say that because the last card is be at peace. Dove Spirit, be peace. Okay, so we have some stuff going on in the beginning of this week. we're slowing down, we're healing, we're really taking that, I believe that I can do this, I believe in myself, I believe in the process. And then it's finding that peace within yourself. I am at peace. And the dove spirit is just gorgeous. And that's what the dove represents. It's this white dove, this peace. And the dove has a crown and some jewelry on. And it's like this acceptance of, you know, being at peace and accepting the space you're in right now. Accepting where you are. Finding ways for yourself to be peaceful. To find peace, because when you have peace inward, it will go outward, and then it impacts your energy, your vibration, and ultimately impacts everything around you, right? So your relationships, the energies that you know, the relationships that you draw into yourself, because there's been a lot of shifting with that for people. So it is finding that peace, knowing that you can also take flight when you need to, taking flight, leaving a situation that doesn't bring you peace, right? And really being honest with yourself about what that peace is for you. So if you know, have been in some kind of a situation, circumstance, relationship, something that hasn't been bringing you peace, and you see this beautiful dove spirit flying, it's like, remember you have wings. Remember that you can find your peace by changing and shifting the situation. I saw something, and it was actually on a tattoo, and it said, head up and wings out. And I just love that. And I was half tempted to go get another tattoo that said that, but I'm pretty sure 4 tattoos is enough for me as a person. It's true what they say, once you start, you don't stop. I don't know if you guys ever saw this, but this was my most recent, my lotus, and I just love it. It means a lot to me. And if you want someone in the Milwaukee area that does the tattoos, message me and I'll get you to my gal that has done a wonderful job. At any rate, it's your head up, your wings out. Understanding, like believing in yourself, spreading your angel wings, being who you are, who you're meant to be, and being at peace with that, finding that peace. And I feel like this energy and these cards are for this week, but it's really going to shift us through the last couple weeks of this month. As we're, wrapping up 2018. Winter solstice is upon us in the next couple days. I believe it's this weekend, and then we have the full moon. So we've got some more energy movement coming in is right before the Christmas holiday. So now you know why I love this deck, and I love all my decks, and these cards are just perfect, and I hope that the messages in some way resonate for you, and I always enjoy your comments. So if you have a comment and you want to message me, which I love, you know, that these make sense for you, that they resonate for you, I think they will. And when I read them, they resonate for me too, because, I have stuff going on in my life too, but it really keeps things in perspective. It helps us to get the guidance. It helps us to feel not so sometimes crazy, right? Because we're like, what's going on? So these cards really do help with giving us those insights and the peace that we need so that we can be peaceful and find that space within ourselves that where we find that peace. But again, we got to go through some stinging first, right? That just, it's part of it. And it's this process. It's these cycles. So you're doing great. Don't ever question that. So great messages. Again, you can find me at MilwaukeeMedium.com. You can schedule online. I'm scheduling into late January and February. If you have questions about any of the services or how to get a gift certificate, please let me know, MilwaukeeMedium@gmail.com. We'll have, after the first of the year, I'll be announcing some class dates as well as some gallery events that we're trying to get figured out. So that'll be fun and exciting. And as always, I appreciate you liking me on Facebook, Instagram, MKEMedium444. You can find me there. But have a great week. Now, next week is Christmas Eve, and I will not be doing an angel card reading next Monday. It's just I'm hosting, and it's a little nutty, and I will be in Chicago. So I've decided next week I won't be doing an angel card reading, but I will do one that Monday, Tuesday around New Year's. So do keep an eye, because I want to get one more in before we get through the end of the year and see what the cards have to say. And I really want to think about what card deck I want to use for that reading. But next Monday, there will not be a card reading. The week after, there will be. And if something changes and I can't, I'll let you know. But next week, it's just I'm traveling and it's Christmas, and I'm sure you all understand. So again, tune in Wednesday, 4:30 Central Time. Catch Jen and myself as we love doing the angel card readings and talking to as many of you as possible. Have your questions ready. Tell your friends. Share the event. It's listed on my Facebook page and Jen's. So it is going to be a really, really good time. So with that said, have a really good holiday if you aren't able to catch us on Wednesday with your family, whatever it is that you're celebrating. Sending you all just lots of love and blessings, and however you spend that time, I hope it brings you peace. And remember, sometimes we got to clear our energy. We're with family and friends, and there's a lot going on. So remember to stay grounded, go outside, breathe in that full moon air, release, let go. We're starting to prep for this, this next year. So as always, thank you. I send you lots of love, and God bless each and every one of you from my heart to yours. Have a great holiday, and we'll talk to you, if I don't see you Wednesday, one more time before the end of 2018. Take care.